Oh, hello. What's up? We're doing a just chatting stream today. We're just gonna hang out, watch the fun INZOI showcase, which is gonna be done in 10 minutes. I'm really excited for it. I don't know if y'all know what INZOI is, but it's pretty. You should have it wishlisted, yeah. If you like Sims type games, life simulator type games, I highly recommend INZOI. Like, I don't know if y'all remember when I played the character studio thing. That was really, really fun. Mia. Let me pin it. I want to pin the game. Yeah, the demo? Really? The demo's not working? That's really weird. Are you in the Discord? I know they have a bug page, I think, on the Discord. You could probably report it there. Pretty sure they do. Let me see. There might be one. I don't know, actually. I lied. I don't know. Yeah, you're in the Discord? Is anyone else having trouble with the demo? Have you enjoyed playing the demo? Oh, I meant the... no, not my Discord. I meant the INZOI Discord. No, I meant the INZOI Discord. If you're having trouble with it, I highly recommend joining their Discord. Let me grab it. I think this is it, right? Pretty sure they... Let me see. Let me double check to make sure. Yeah, here we are. Okay, let me grab the link. There we go. Okay. This is the one from their official Twitter. So that one. That's their Discord. I highly recommend joining it if you're having any trouble with like the demos and stuff. They can probably help you there. I've read Twilight, yes. I liked the books. Personally. I liked the books. I genuinely enjoyed the books. I own all 4 of them. I was actually going to take a picture with my Twilight book. Oh no! Not the ads! This is why you need to sub! This is why you need to sub! But yeah, I'm excited for INZOI. I'm really excited. So I'm really excited for the INZOI online showcase. I am so freaking excited. You don't understand. We haven't had anything like The Sims in like a hot minute. So, and y'all know, if you've been in my streams long enough, you know I love Sims games. I just don't get to play them because I'm so busy with all the artworks, all my commissions, and other things like that, and other games. So I'm really excited for INZOI. Because I'm just excited. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Welcome back from the ad break. How was the ads? What kind of ads did you get? Tell me all about your ads. But you got a cruise ad? Ooh, like Carnival? I was telling you that I got, I have all of the Twilight books. Like, I was trying to take a picture with Twilight itself, but my boobs are too big, so I had to get a bigger book. So I pulled out New Moon, and I was like, I could do New Moon, but it doesn't make a big enough impact. So I didn't use New Moon, and I pulled out Eclipse, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna go to Eclipse, if I'm gonna use Eclipse, I might as well just go all the way and go all the way to frickin' Breaking Dawn. And so I pulled out Breaking Dawn. Ew. But yeah, Breaking Dawn. Smack that book. Smack it. Listen to that. That hardcover. It's beautiful. I love this book. But yeah. Who's excited for Inzoi? I'm excited for Inzoi. Yeah, I'm excited. Chat, you don't understand. I'm excited. I want to play a life simulator game again. I could play Sims, but I really want the Grim Reaper pack. And I don't want to play the game without it. Plus, I've heard there's a lot of game-breaking bugs right now in the game, too, so... But yeah. They're doing an online showcase. It's gonna start in like 20-ish. Not 20-ish. I looked at their countdown. It's gonna end 5 minutes? I think it's about 5 minutes left. Thank you. Thank you, Adbees. But hi, Glenn. I wonder if I should... I don't like self-promoting in other people's servers. I want everyone to be able to see this game, though. I really want other people to know about Inzoi, though. The one thing that I know a lot of people are really worried about is AI in the game. And my only concern is like the generativeness of it. Because obviously from the character creation we saw, like the character creation demo, we were able to generate like patterns. And that is one of my biggest concerns in the game. Because I know that they're priding themselves on like having like the ability to be able to replicate real life. So hopefully it's not intrusive and it doesn't make the game completely like, oh, we steal artwork, we take artwork. I don't think it's anything like that. So hopefully it's nothing like that. That would suck a lot. But I think I'm most excited about the game. Like, I think I'm really excited to create characters. I want mods. I want lots and lots of mods. Hi, Radish! I want lots and lots of mods. So I want to make my Zois look beautiful. Alright, let me move over to... because it looks like it's about to start. Let me move it over. I'm in a tiny box! Look at me! I'm in a tiny box. I'm in a tiny, tiny box. I wanted to be like a face cam streamer. Look at me, chat. I'm like a face cam streamer. I'm a fleshy tuber. I'm really excited though. I'm really excited for the game. I'm so excited. Where is everybody? I need to make an announcement. Hang on. I need everyone here. Where is everybody? Alright, there we go. Okay. I like this music though. This music is amazing. Oh, that's okay, Strider. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. I made a post on Twitter already. Oh. Light bulb. I think this is... Oh. Oh. There's a man.
Hello, my name is Hyungjun Kim or K-jun, the director and
This is
producer
the
of
director!
INZOI.
He's cute.
Korean greeting 안녕하세요 literally means are you well? A lot of you are watching this showcase. I hope you send me a round of applause to cheer me.
Yeah! I give applause, even though no one else did. I did!
Launch with us.
Sorry.
We'd appreciate your support as we take our difficult first steps. The video you saw gave you a peek into the set on stage. This set looks just like this place looks in-game. It's the AR library from INZOI, and it's a space where a Zoi is sent when they pass away.
Huh? Someone died?
INZOI is
How about now? Is it
life
better?
simulation game that captures life itself, the journey from birth through various experiences to death. Since this genre is an unfamiliar one in Korea, I've often been asked questions like, is this even a game, or how do you even play it? Finding developers, conducting playtests, and evaluating the game have all been challenging. But the reason we created this game is simple. We're developers, but like you, we're also gamers. And I wanted to create a game in a genre I personally love.
Who doesn't love
believe this genre
type of
holds
genre
meaningful
though?
and empowering value, and I wanted more people to experience it. During difficult moments in my life, I played The Sims, and I was reminded of Charlie Chaplin's quote, "Life is a tragedy when seen up close, but a comedy when viewed from a distance." I
I like
realized that
Charlie
living through and
Chaplin.
observing
He
different
was one of my
lives can
biggest
be
inspirations.
deeply comforting. That's why this INZOI poster that you see on screen was designed to give the feeling of looking
is
down at
tiny.
the game
What the
world
heck?
from a distance.
Y'all probably can't see that.
Over time, I built fond memories with The Sims, and as I got older, I also enjoyed the genre with my son. One day, he asked me, "Are there other games in this genre with the latest graphics?" Without hesitation, I took on the challenge of creating one myself. In INZOI, AR company manages virtual simulation worlds known as INZOI. The people living in this world are known as Zois. As a new recruit of AR
We're not
company,
Sims?
your role is to observe and shape the lives of Zois. You become a creator. By playing INZOI, you are stepping into the role of a life creator. That's why today's showcase is themed as a recruitment day for new creators. Early access means that you are joining AR Company as a new employee,
Oh.
becoming a fellow creator, helping to build the world of Inzoi alongside me.
We're building a
I
world
successfully complete this
together. We're like
presentation,
besties.
and many of you apply to join this journey,
It's like a
then this
company.
presentation will have been a success. All right, then. If you want to apply as a new employee, you'll need to know about Inzoi and AR Company, right? First, I'll introduce the team behind Inzoi and AR Company, and then I'll give you an overview of Inzoi itself.
My dude, I was just reorganizing it.
These people you see on screen are the brave colleagues who took on this bold challenge with me.
Glue stick, I
Thanks
like
to
her.
their
I
dedication,
like the glue stick
I
girl.
was able to bring the game this far. And even at this very moment, they continue to give their best.
She looks tired. She looks happy. He's very tired. He looks serious. She's into it.
Next, let me introduce the creators behind the real movements, voices, and the music of Inzoi.
Hi, Mishi! Mishi! Someone give Mishi a shout out! Right now! I'm good. We're learning about Inzoi. We're learning about Inzoi. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you, love?
It's very funny to do things that maybe are private.
Did someone
going
shout
through
out
it.
Mishi?
So you
Do I have to
can
know?
die
Okay,
of
thank you.
embarrassment
Thank you.
of hunger, fun experience that you can live in, play, and share with others.
Since this genre involves role-playing, I'll continue
Role-playing.
with this recruitment
I love
theme
role-playing.
for
D&D.
this
All
presentation.
sorts of fun things.
Before you decide to join us, it's only fair that I introduce you to Inzoi, right?
No,
So
I don't
let's
want to
go
know anything
through
about this
each
game.
of these focus
That's
number
clearly
one.
not why I'm watching the stream.
Inzoi strives to create not only realistic graphics, but also a realistic simulation. In spring, flowers bloom. In autumn, the leaves turn red. In winter, they fall and snow begins to cover ground. We have developed seasonal changes and interactions.
Ooh,
So when it
Christmas.
snows,
Wait, there's text.
players can
in the game?
decorate
That's
for
so
winter
cool.
and throw festive parties.
I want to throw a
Characters
party.
must wear
Can I throw a giant
weather-appropriate
rave?
clothing. If it's too hot or too cold, they can catch a cold or fall ill and die.
We can die in the
Changes in
game.
weather also affect the emotions of Zois, leading to new and unexpected events.
You can die when you're sick. Oh God, I don't want to die when I'm sick.
Inzoi allows
there's
players to
environmental
change
controls.
background as they see fit.
Coin singer. You
And
cook.
to interact with
We're gonna
crowds
burn
in
the
various
house
ways, such
down.
as talking, helping, or complimenting
It's just
them.
like the oven in
You could
Sims.
also fight with people in the crowd as well. You can even beg for money.
You can bake for money. Can you get hit by cars then?
You can get rocks and paintings that you've collected or crafted and sell them on the street.
Bliss Bay,
Or
please.
if
Bi-
you have
Bliss
any
Bay. I
furniture
can't.
that
Ooh,
are
an
used,
amusement
you
park.
can sell them as secondhand goods. The city is filled with fun spaces and experiences.
Oh boy, the fun topic.
What I'm showing now is built within Inzoi. In the past, content creation was limited to companies or professionals with specialized equipment. But today, anyone can easily create content, leading to a surge in diverse and exciting content. Similarly, in the world of Inzoi, we wanted to embed creative tools that allow everyone to create with ease.
That's cool.
You can generate 3D objects from single images and also use them as furniture or decorative items.
That'd be fun.
You could even make them earrings and attach them to your earlobe.
Wingies! I can make wingies! I'ma make wingies! Chicken wings.
Try replacing interactive objects or existing furniture in the game with the 3D objects you've created using the 3D printer.
What the
Here you
fuck?
see my character replacing a punching bag.
Was that Luffy? Look, it's Luffy! Yo, it's
You can also
Luffy!
take a single image to create poses.
It's
So when you play
Luffy!
Inzoi, if you have a pose that you want to add, you could just input your photo.
Yo, it's Luffy! Giga Chad Luffy.
If you have any videos of yourself dancing, then you can put those in Inzoi to make the Zois dance like you are in the video. The facial capture that we introduced previously is now joined with camera motion capture, which is in development. It's been included as an experimental feature in this build. It's still a work in progress, but if you can be patient with us, we'll continue to challenge ourselves and improve the features.
I sound like chipmunks.
I'm
there.
actually more of an introvert, so I'm not the most socially active person. But I believe that relationships are one of the most important aspects of life. In Inzoi, if you make a Zoi and select traits, that determines your chemistry with others. This means that romance and friendships will naturally develop with compatible
Just
people,
bitch slapped
while
that
relationships with
Zoi.
incompatible ones might be more challenging. Family relationships in particular are incredibly important.
Look at the baby!
Just like in real life,
What the
raising a
fuck?
baby is tough, and the bond between parents and children will influence a child's relationships as they grow. By the way, if any of you have a baby or a child, remember that they grow up incredibly fast. You'll miss these days, so cherish them.
That's a lot of babies. We could do the baby challenge! The 100 baby challenge, probably? Oh my god. I want to do the 100 baby challenge in Inzoi.
That said, in Inzoi, you don't have to take life too seriously. It's okay to yell or get angry in the game. Go out into the streets, gather a crowd, show off your outfit, play an instrument,
Fight,
or you
fight,
could sing
fight,
at the top
fight,
of your lungs.
Fight.
Just like in real life, someone might send you a message on social media criticizing or praising your style. Dare to live boldly and explore diverse experiences. The more you challenge yourself, the richer your story will become. After all, your role is to be a creator of life, which means you're doing just fine.
That means you're God.
Recently, Inzoi has been receiving positive recognition from the public, which has been incredibly helpful in convincing the company, recruiting developers, and pushing the game forward. However, the overwhelming expectations from the public personally became too much pressure, leading us to postpone the early access release once. But even with that delay, it still wasn't enough time to fully refine the game. Now we want to release the game early to our core fans, gather their feedback, and ensure that we shape Inzoi into a game they truly love. That's why we're moving forward with our original plan, launching early access and refining the game together through direct communication with our players. The Inzoi team will continue working hard to improve each aspect of the game step by step. We'll never give up, and we'll keep developing
gonna
ambitious
give
features to
you
make
up.
Inzoi even better. It's a bit sad that we still can't take family photos. And since the development team is continuously working on new features, the localization team is having a hard time.
Well, at least they're
As a result, the
trying.
localization
that's
quality of the
fairly
currently
good.
supported languages is still far from complete.
I think I see
But
English, Japanese, Chinese,
we'll do our
simplified, and
best
traditional, French, German,
complete
Italian,
the game,
Polish,
and we have a
Portuguese, Russian, and
percentage of how
Spanish.
complete the game
That's still
is
pretty good, right?
inside
That's
the
still
early
pretty
access
good.
build. The cars and motion capture features still also have
I'd
a
say
long way
that's
to
pretty
go,
good.
but we'll continue to work on them.
That's still pretty good, right?
But no one gets everything right from the start, right?
Nah, you gotta get it right the first time, first
The
try.
next city is already in development, and we're continuously improving and adding
The AI build
more
feature looks
careers to
interesting.
it. We're also researching AI-driven automatic building,
What?
and we are working on optimizing tall structures. You can build tall structures in the early access build, but that lags the game. We're working on making it possible for you to build 30-story buildings.
30-story
We'll
buildings?
continue to communicate with you,
Our game's gonna
make
fucking die,
improvements
bro.
together, so that INZOI will be remembered as a truly great life simulation game.
No, I'm kidding. If they optimize it
Making
right,
an
it'll be
informed
really,
decision
really
is important.
interesting.
So we've
30
taken the time to prepare
stories?
another demo
That's
for you.
crazy. Here's the demo. Kat, you were saying you're having trouble with the demo, right? It looks like they're doing a new one. Nails, panties. I feel like I just said panties. I meant like paint, like paint, painties. Build it, live it, love it.
So as you've seen in the video, the focus area for this demo is the character customization and build mode. So please take the time to fully experience it and enjoy INZOI. I hope you like it, and let's build INZOI together.
That'll be fun.
So the creative studio that we have this time includes a lot of features. We have added watches, rings, and bracelets, and you can make them as you wish.
I'm excited for bods. I want a lot of hairstyles. I'm of the opinion that you cannot have too many hairstyles.
And the outfit customization has also been further improved. You will be able to create more variety of outfits. Now, in this build, all the build mode features are available. We have
That looks cool.
foundations, we have fences, gates, and walls. All the walls and fences can be colored as you wish, and you can also customize them as you
Ladders.
wish.
Is that a
And
hospital?
the stairs and ladders have been enhanced. And in this build, you can utilize
The
the AI
inside looks
features
so
I
nice.
mentioned earlier, so you can discover creative ways to combine the AI features with the existing features. You'll be able to create a lot of unique and exciting
My
works.
thing about the AI
Share your
is as long as
creations
it's
on
not
Canvas
generative,
and enjoy them
like
with other
it
players.
steals from other people's artwork and stuff like that, which I don't think it is. As long as it's just like a pattern generator, cool. But if it's something that takes images and uploads them, I could see that being a problem, but
Now,
I liked the
Let's
idea from
move
the
on
demo
to
where
an
we were able to upload our
edit
own
that our
images.
visitors
That was
wanted
really cool.
me to share. So you can get a glimpse of INZOI through content creator streams and videos. There's a random challenge campaign that will start tomorrow. So watch streams and videos on INZOI, and you can get the early access keys, and please check it out.
That'll be
As I
fun. So make
mentioned
sure to watch
earlier,
other people's
INZOI is not yet a
streams.
finished product.
For
There's still
INZOI.
a lot of room for improvement. think
Because it looks like there's going to be really special
The
stuff.
more players participate, the better the game will become. With this in mind, we have internally decided to offer early access at the most reasonable price possible. So this is the price we came up with.
Okay. That was about what I was expecting.
But as a developer, I think Inzoi still has a lot to improve on. So this is what we're going to do.
Oh, wow.
Until there's the full launch, all updates and DLCs will be provided for free. And that's the decision we at Inzoi Studio
Thank
came up
you.
with Crafton.
Thank you.
Now, in order for this
So I guess
to
it's
mean anything,
still 0
development
point then? Because then
team has to
it's not
continue
official, it's not
consistently.
1.0 then.
We are committed to continuing the development and committing to this roadmap. So here's our roadmap. To highlight the major updates, in May we will introduce some modding
Fuck does that even
features.
say? I can barely read that.
We have Maya and Blender plugins ready, and
Changes to weight, muscle adjustment,
codes will be
in-game cheat
provided,
codes,
and
relationship improvements, adoption
your
system,
body shapes will also change
build mode
if you work
improvements,
out
new
and
furniture,
gyms.
create
I don't know if you
Zoe
know
improvement,
this,
and
but
outfit
August
updates.
8th
Okay.
is the International Cat Day. We plan to add a cat
Okay.
themed island city on that day.
Okay.
You're not gonna have any cat place available. And this update will also introduce swimming pools and basements, and you will also have ghost gameplays and AI.
I'm just trying to
Build mode feature will also be available then. And every 3 months, we plan to release new outfits and
For some reason I thought my
furniture.
chat wasn't
and
popping up.
This is not finalized though. We will continue
Update
to
for memory
communicate with you,
systems.
actively listening to your requests and incorporating your feedback.
Move cities? I think it's a move cities. I didn't read the rest of that.
So, did you enjoy my presentation? If you like the presentation, be sure to join Air Company on the 28th. Okay, so
There's
we
a
have a lot of
Q&A.
people joining us in the chat. Let's have our live Q&A session. We have someone special here alongside me. We have Joel here.
발표하시느라 너무 고생 많으셨습니다,
Hello.
선생님.
Thank you
이제
so much for
저희가
the
이제
great
Q&A를
presentation,
전부터 이제
Ki-jun.
시작하려고
Is
하는데,
that?
So we want to
이제
start the
지금
Q&A
현재
session.
채팅을 통해서
Don't hug
많은
me, I'm
분들께서 이제
scared.
참여해
We
계시는데
have
그
a lot
채팅의 고정
of people
댓글을
leaving
보시면 이제 그
comments in the
질문들을
chat.
Is that don't hug me, I'm scared in the
There's a
background?
link
들어가셔가지고
where you can leave
대표님께
your
물어보실
comments
Huh?
and questions.
보시면 저희가 또 취합해서
Use that
Huh?
link,
여쭤보도록
and
하겠습니다.
we
그래서 그
will
취합하는
list up
시간에
all the
조금 시간이
questions.
필요하기 때문에 저희가 그
And
사전에 준비한
this will take some time for our
That
team.
is
So
definitely don't
we
hug me,
have
I'm scared.
Some questions from the
이제 말씀을
influencers
드리면
that
이제
we
어떤
gathered
분들은
before this event.
대표님이 바로
Eh.
So let's take a look at
That's
those
funny.
questions. We have
준비해
videos
주시기 때문에
prepared,
그런 분들은 이제
and
영상이 끝나고
we
나서
have
제가 질문을
some
잠깐 요약해
videos that are not in
답변하실 수
Korean.
있도록 하겠습니다.
I will translate them after the videos are played.
처음
So
질문을 이제 영상으로 준비됐다고 하니까
let's
같이
take a look at the video first.
Hello everyone, my name is Maddie, or
I am a
cozy life sim gamer here
Sock.
in the USA.
I'm a cozy life sim gamer here in the USA. You may have seen me before because I was fortunate enough to play Inzoi in the previous playtest. But one aspect of Inzoi that I found surprisingly time-consuming while playing was sleeping, because one in-game day is equivalent to 96 real-life minutes. A large portion of game playtime is going to be towards sleeping, which isn't very interactive. It's just the player staring at their Zoe while they sleep. I understand that the world of Inzoi does continue to simulate beyond just the immediate family, which does introduce some complexity to this situation. But my question to Kei-jun would be, are there any plans to introduce a fade to black feature or a way to speed up the game time during sleeping? I think that fans might not foresee this as a gameplay annoyance until they experience it firsthand.
네, 첫
Thanks,
질문을
Ki-jun.
커튼석님이
Okay,
이제
so we
질문을
have the
주셨는데요.
first
지난
question from A
플레이테스트에
Cotton Sock.
참여해 주셨으니까 벌써 이제
She
7개월 전
participated
이제
in
얘기를
the
가지고
last
말씀하셨는데 그때는
playtest. It
저희가
was
이제
7 months ago.
보통
Back
플레이
then,
시간이 하루를 이제 1배속으로
the
플레이할
play
경우에는
time
이제
was at
96분의 현실 시간이 걸리기 때문에 그 중에서 이제 3분의
X1
1을
speed.
이제 자는 시간으로
I need to read.
And
My brain just turned off there for a
She had
hot
to
second.
spend 1/3 of the
물론
in-game
그
day
당시에는 뭐 5배속이나
for
10배속도
sleeping.
제공하려고 했지만 그저 여전히
What?
부족하다고
And we
느끼셨대요.
wanted
그래서 혹시
to
뭐 이제 7개월의
provide
기간이 지났다
5X
보니까
and
좀더 그게
other
대해서 발전된
speeds.
부분이 있으셨는지
So, were there any updates?
내용이 너무나 이게 잘 알고 계셔서
Okay, I am
I want that
very
cat statue.
aware of
I know.
this
외부에도
issue.
전부 시뮬레이션하다 보니까
We are simulating the
문제가 됩니다.
outer
그래서
world,
저희가 할
not
수 있는
just
거는
the household,
속도를
as you
빨리
know.
할 수밖에 없는데
So,
사실 시뮬레이션 게임을 속도를 빨리 한다니 굉장히
If
위험한
you
겁니다. 그래서
speed up the
굉장히
simulation, it's
컴퓨터도
going to
많이
be a
먹고
big
이래서
problem.
그래서 저희가 할 수 있는 선택은
So, what
시뮬레이션을
we
최적화하고
do
속도를
is
빨리 하는 것을
optimize
개발했습니다.
simulation.
네네네.
그래서 이제 옵션에 가시면
And if you go to
이제는
options,
게임의 플레이 속도를 세 가지로
there are 3
조정해서
game
플레이할
speeds
수
that you
있고요.
can
그리고
utilize.
가장 중요한 거는
And
이제
the most
잠자는
important
동안에
thing is
저희가 30배속으로 플레이가 되도록
You
개발을
can
했습니다. 그래서
actually
아마 이번에
enable
얼리 액세스 빌드를 받으시면
네.
아마 잠자는
speed
동안에
that speeds up
30배속으로
the
플레이가
sleeping
됩니다.
time.
물론 이제
30 times.
헷갈리실 수 있다 보니까
I think that might be confusing to our players.
본인 조이만 이제 컨트롤하는 게 아니라 또 가족
You're not
멤버들도
just
같이
controlling
컨트롤
your
있다 보니까
Zoe, but you can
한
also
조이가 이제 딱
control
잠을
the
들면
family
30%
members.
바로 자게 되는 거예요.
아, 그렇진
So
않습니다.
will this
모든
go
가족이 자야
take
되고요.
effect
빨리
as soon as
주무시고
your
가족을
Zoe
빨리
sleeps?
재우셔야 됩니다.
No, your
강제로 이렇게
entire
잠들고
family
싶으면
has to be asleep in order for
30%
this
빨리
to take
지나가서.
effect.
강제였으면 하는 걸로
네,
이렇게
맞습니다.
이해하겠습니다.
Okay.
네, 그러면 다음 질문 넘어가도록
So let's
하겠는데요.
move on to the
다음은
next
이제
question.
김내일님께서
We have a question from Rail Kim.
영상을 보시고 바로 답해
Let's
주시면
watch
될 것
that
같습니다.
video.
안녕하세요. 한국에서 인생
Hello,
시뮬레이션
I'm Rail
유튜브를
Kim. I'm a
운영 중인
live simulation
김혜인입니다.
YouTube creator
현재
from
맵에서
Korea.
이용할 수 있는 상점이
Since there
정해졌는데
are
유저가
currently a
직접
set number of
원하는
shops
상품을
available on the
추가하거나
map,
배치할 수
is there
있는
any
이용을
chance that
가능할까요?
users will be able to add or place their own shops in the future? If so, I'm curious how this feature could be implemented. Okay. That's a surprising question because I'm the least confident about careers in this build. I wasn't able to touch shops at all.
Oh boy. That's gonna be
In
fun.
Inzoi, there are stalls. You click on it, and if there are any rocks or fish that you have, you can put it on the stall, and it can enable sell feature, and Zoe's in the crowd can buy those items. And you may
조금 그 느낌이 달 수도
get the feeling of selling something at a shop, so you can utilize that feature. We may be able to add shops in the near future. Okay,
네, 좋습니다.
that's great that
그러면
you
다음
have
질문
plans for it.
넘어가면
Okay, let's move on to the next question. We have New World asking the next question. So let's hear that, and I'll summarize the question for you.
Hello, I'm New World, a simulation game creator from the United States, and here is my question. Will there be any implementation of graphical upgrades in the future? Features like DLSS4 or the new Unreal Engine 5 lighting mechanics that look to improve performance while also having
He's so
really good
quiet.
environments.
I could barely hear him.
네, 지난 플레이테스트에 참여해 주신
Okay, so New
뉴월드님이셨는데
World,
그 당시에도
he
좀
participated in
좀
the
다르게
last
좀
playtest
그래픽
as well.
카드나 이런 부분에서 되게 자부심이 있으셔가지고 그 저희 그래픽
You were
세팅에서도 항상
really
모든 옵션을 다 키고 되게 예쁜
confident
이제
about
시각화를
the
만드시려고 되게
graphical
노력하시는 분이고
elements.
또 질문도 또 그렇게 어울리시는 것 같네요.
I
이제
think he's asking
그래픽적으로 어떤
questions
개선
about
사항이
that as
계획되어
well.
있으신지
So what do
모르시는데
you
이제
what are
예시로
your
몇 가지
plans
주신
for
게
this?
이제 DLS 중에서 DLS4를
He
혹시
mentioned
추가 계획이 있으신지
DLS4,
그리고 뭐 Unreal
if you
5에
have plans to
쓰시고
add
있다
that,
보니까
and you're
거기에 다양한
using
이제
Unreal
라이팅
Engine
기술들도
5,
계획
and there are
있으신지
a lot of lighting features there.
정말 정확한 질문이신데요.
That's a great question, New World.
아직 4를 현재 연구 단계에 있습니다.
We are using DLSS3 at the moment, and we're researching DLSS4. And I had an element that was lacking. There are shadows here.
훨씬 더 그림이 아름답습니다.
if you have shadows and shades, it makes the scene more beautiful.
왜냐면 저희는 최적화를 열심히 하고 있어서
We're doing
게임 안에는
optimization,
그림자를 많이 꺼놨습니다.
so we've
그래서
turned
실내에
off a lot
들어갔을
of
때
shadows
그림자가 없는 게 좀 부족하실 수 있는데
indoors.
하지만 이번에도 또 마침
So it might
그림자가 있는
not look
라이트를 5개
that great,
넣었습니다. 그래서
but
한번 유월드님께서
we
한번
have
그런 라이트를
5
이용해서
areas
멋진
where
화면을 만들어
we have
주시면 정말
turned
좋을 것
on the
같습니다.
shadows.
지난번보다
So
그래도
if
좀
you could find
시각적으로
those
이런
areas
그렇죠.
in the world,
형성된
that would be
느낌이
great.
나겠네요. 그럼 다음
Shadows.
질문은
Okay, let's move on to
maybe
the
they'll
next
be
question.
ghosties!
We have a
Like, you
Korean
know,
streamer
shadow
asking the
people.
next question. Baby Hapum has the next question. Please watch the video.
안녕하세요. 한국에서 시뮬레이션 게임 유튜버로 활동.
Hello, I'm a simulation game YouTuber called Baby Hapum. My question is about how Zoe's dying. I think a lot of people are interested in the different ways of dying in the game because we can't experience death in real life. I experienced death once while playing Inzoi, and I found the process quite interesting. There was a relatively realistic flow of mental stress coming from unmet needs, which led to counseling sessions at the hospital, and so on. It took quite a bit of time for the Zoe to die of extremely unsatisfied needs. Are there any other types of death in the game?
이장의 이제 가장 핵심적인 기능 중에 하나가 사망인데요.
One of the
인조이 안에서
biggest features in this game is
사망이-
death.
어떻게 보면
In Inzoi, we
사망,
have a lot
이제
of different
죽음,
types of
사망
death
그러니까
because life comes with
인조이
death.
안에서는 일단
In
화장실에
Inzoi,
가다가 우연히
you could
이제 미끄덩
go to the
이렇게
bathroom, and if you
쓰러져서 이렇게
slip,
사망하실 수도 있고요.
you might
또는 이제
die.
오래된 음식을
Wait, you could
이제
slip in
Or
the
if
bathroom?
you
화장실에
eat
가게 되고
some
사망할 수도 있습니다.
old food, you
That'll be
might have to go to the
scary.
bathroom and again die.
Mm.
And when you fix broken down electronics, you might get electrocuted, so you need to be careful.
Electrocuted from electronics?
I made the chance really low, but actually electronics can very often break down.
Bruh.
We also have
Do you know how lucky I am?
types of deaths.
I don't want that.
But
I don't want that.
I can say
I don't want to
that
get
only
electrocuted.
assisted
Yeah,
Inzoi
it's
dying from
it's kind of like
need for
that. It's a life
recognition.
simulation.
When in the modern
Inspired from The
world,
Sims.
you
Yeah.
find a lot of people feel fulfilled from being recognized by others, and this death reflects that. For example, in Inzoi, let's say I fought with someone, and that rumor spread and came back to me.
I bitch
I
slapped
could
Keela.
get a text message about it, or a friend of mine could tell me about the rumor. Then, if the rumor is negative, then my need for acknowledgement can go down. And if that drops too drastically, then you might die from that. But we want to approach this carefully due to cultural issues. And so we kind of made this an allegory of sorts. It's not very direct.
Yeah, you can repair a toilet and you
We
just
have,
die. You slip and
like
die,
I
probably.
reiterate, we have a
I've
simulation.
never heard of
and,
that.
like,
Is that
deaths
possible?
and
Can you
this type of
die
thing is
from
a part
repairing a
of it.
toilet in real life?
Another thing I wanted to mention about deaths is that you could get hit by cars. So you might want to be careful around cars.
I'm not going
Yeah, you
from the
learn
car!
through the game.
Yo!
Like I
Can we
said.
fall off
We
balconies?
have another question from Emma Nicole. Oh, it's actually a question about cars and driving. Let's hear her question.
I'ma spank Keela's booty.
Hi, I am Emma
Oh, she's
Nicole,
pretty.
gaming content creator from the UK. So, drivable cars have been a hot topic in the Inzoi community. So, what challenges did you face implementing them? And ultimately, what led to your decision on how cars function in gameplay?
역시 인플루언서님이시다 보니까
Yeah.
그 다른 분들이 관심사에
Influencers
대해서 되게 언급을 많이 해주신 것 같아요. 그래가지고
really know about what
I can't
hot
get-
topics are
They
in
need
the
to
community.
not.
공개하면서
Why do they have the
So
don't
as
hug
we
me, I'm
were
scared
releasing
guy in?
gameplay from the previous build, the hot topic was cars and driving. It's actually very common to see these types of things in life simulations. And
They want to
I
drive
think they were
cars.
expecting, or
They want to
Emma
drive
Nicole
cars
was
in real life.
expecting you to have hit some difficulties.
they have a
knowing that this is
first-person
difficult
mode, I
feature to
guess?
implement.
If I understand that correctly?
Yeah, actually, we have 300 cars.
So it's gonna be
in
like
the city.
GTA?
At first, we
So
were very
we will
naive
be able to
in
drive
implementing this
cars, I
feature.
guess.
When you drive,
It's like a
the
GTA
traffic lights are
mode.
green, right?
어느 한쪽이 길어지면 다른 쪽은
And
불편해지는
the
거죠. 뭐
we
예를
have pedestrian
들어서
signals
제가
too. But
운전할
if the
때
traffic lights
내내 신호등이
are
녹색이
green
되면
for a long time, then the
조이들은
pedestrian
횡단보도 앞에
signals are
잔뜩
short.
모여서 길을
So
못
if the
건너게
traffic
되죠.
lights are always green when you're
반대로
driving your
조이들이
car, then the
빨리
Zois will
신호등을
just
건너기
gather in
위해서
front of the
기다리고
crosswalk and they won't be able to cross.
그래서 이 문제를
And
해결하는데
Can we
너무
run
vice
them all
versa
over?
for
해결이 안 돼가지고
longer pedestrian signals.
어떤
Can we go
이런
Grand Theft
교통기술에
Auto
대한
and just go
거를
meow?
I
거기에
looked
또
up
비슷하게
Bowling
traffic systems
pin!
and
20 points!
there
Straight!
was something about traffic police actually intervening and adjusting the signal.
엄청 고생을 했고요.
So we studied a lot about the traffic systems in the year. We tried to kind of organize what we learned and implement in the game, but of course there's still a lot of room for improvement. Unfortunately, driving is an experimental feature. So if you want to like manually drive your car, you can turn on the
Spare.
experimental feature to test it out. If not, you can only drive through auto driving.
Okay.
Then players might misunderstand, so let me kind of summarize what you said. So we have manual driving, but you have to go to the game options and turn it on for you to enjoy that feature.
Oh, so we can drive the
We
cars.
have a next video.
I will run people over!
Hi, I'm Zoe from the official Inzoi China fan page. I'm a simulation game creator based in China. I've been following Inzoi since the playtest last year. I really love the game. Recently, while playing the game, I had a question. Are there any plans to introduce multiplayer in Inzoi? And if so,
Whatever
how do you
webcam she
envision the
seems really
multiplayer
good.
feature to work?
Who's tracking her face really well?
Well, actually, I don't understand
Oh, yeah.
Chinese, so we got this pre-translated. Let me read that.
So they do have like a feature, I guess,
I believe
where
a lot of people are
they
interested
want you to like
in
replicate.
this
Can basically be a VTuber with
online
the Zois.
multiplayer.
It's really
Does
interesting. I don't
Inzoi
know.
have
Looked
plans
really
to release
interesting.
online multiplayer?
Kind of curious
If
about that.
so, how do you envision
Of
that?
course, it's impossible to make me in the game, but
Yes, we've received a lot of questions
based
about
on what I've
multiplayer
seen
in
from the
Inzoi.
demo.
I thought about why, and I've been thinking maybe it's because I've built MMORPGs for the past 20 or so years.
멀티플레이를 정말 기대하신다면
If our players really
네.
anticipate
저는 이제
multiplayer,
어렸을 때
maybe that's
살면서
why.
생각했던 게 하나가
One thing I was thinking about our early
멀티플레이에 대해서
access
유저분들이
release
정말 간절히
was
원하시거나 많이
that
요구를
if we
하신다면
get a lot of
그
feedback and
내용을
demands from our
구체적으로
players
들어서
on multiplayer,
개발하려고
then
생각했어요.
maybe we could get more specific
뭐
ideas
예를 들어서
and
이제
start
제가
implementing them.
전문가니까 말씀드리면
What do you mean by specific?
멀티플레이라는 거 이런 겁니다. 조엘린과
Well,
제가
since
있는데
I'm
제가
an expert on the
만약에
subject,
이제
let me
Oh,
elaborate.
he's-
Let's say you and
조엘린한테
I are in the
내용을
same room and I picked up this doll.
들었어라고 정보를 전달해 줘야 돼요.
Then Joel needs to receive the signal that I picked up this doll.
그러면 이걸
That's the
만들려면
basis
이제
of multiplayer.
There's gonna be
But
multiplayer!
in Inzoi, we have all of these different interactions and simulations running, and all of that needs to be sent to all of the people in multiplayer. That's actually a lot of pressure and a big load. If you're not looking for that, then maybe we could have me inviting Joel to this room. Then I can open a desk drawer and you can know. Or we could like chat together. Or you could look at what
multiplayer.
I'm doing, like my motions.
Give
If we could do
now.
something like that,
I don't
on
want
a
to wait for
smaller
that.
scale,
Give
then that could be
right now.
then you might not be able to do interactions together. But if you can just implement like knowing what the other player is doing, that's easy. Yeah, it's easier. So if you could please give us more specific ideas, then we will look at them. I've been writing Cajun's concerns. Maybe I'll start writing something like Cajun's hopes or Cajun's remorse. Okay, hope it doesn't turn to Cajun's remorse. Yeah, we'll keep communicating with the community. So please give us a lot of ideas and we'll start.
Yeah. Would be
doing
funny.
So to summarize, multiplayer is possible, but we do need guidance from the players on what direction we want to go for the multiplayer feature. So please send us the feedback. That would really help Cajun a lot. Next question is from France. A and NS. Let's watch the video.
Hello from France.
I'm Luque, I'm a French creator on Twitch and YouTube. I'm playing a lot of games, simulation games, survival games, and more.
Why are they so quiet?
Or Noémie Stinguet. I'm on YouTube and Twitch and I play simulation games. Thank you for having us today. We have a few
Yes.
questions for
They are so quiet. So they're from the playtest in August. How much drama can we expect in the game?
To what extent can we be mean to the Zoi? And
What?
on the other hand, how kind can we be?
How? What? How?
Cheating, behavioral changes, or other relationship twists happen on their own? Can a Zoe have a career in a mischievous career path?
Okay, so they were asking about drama, cheating, like jealousy.
We did touch upon this slightly in the
And-
presentation, but there's also drama.
They had like no sound. but
Life
yeah.
is not
They were
always
asking, like-
peaceful.
Okay, hang on.
There's
Let
some
me lower the
conflict.
volume, but- They were okay, so they were asking like, okay, will there be drama? Will there be betrayals? Will there be jealousy? Will there be like different job lines, stuff like that?
과거에는 저희가 뭐 조엘린과 대화를 하면
Yeah,
조엘린의
previously,
관계나
when I was
상태,
talking with
저를
Joel,
좋아하는지
I'll try and talk
You
over
could
these people.
적극적으로
If
보여주는
they're really
specifically
quiet.
tell whether that
좀 가렸습니다.
you
일부러
liked
그래서
me or hated me or not.
기록이
But
하나
now
보여서
we've kind of
천천히
made
그
it
사람에 대해서
more
알아가다가
vague so you can
그걸
infer the
스스로
relationship.
만들었고요.
You can pick up on
그리고
information
질문하신 거에서 제가
through
딱
these
맞는
conversations
것과
and try to
네.
infer the
제가
relationship.
인조를 만들면서 저희는 조이한테
Another thing
한국말로
we
이게
added is,
되실지 모르겠지만
not sure if this will translate well,
빠이찐이라고 하는
but
한국말로요.
we have
이게 뭐냐면 이제
네.
저희는 사실 하나의 사람으로서 뭔가 감정의 변화가 막 심하잖아요.
really
네, 저는 사실
up-
이 장면을 할 때
severe ups and downs.
길거리에 나가서 막 소리도 지르고
So I mean, Zois could suddenly go out in the street and like yell. Like I kind of wanted to do that,
많이 넣었어요.
but I think we succeeded in adding some of those interactions. I
I
mean, it doesn't really suit you, I think, because I've always taken you to be a calm person.
속에서 분출하는 걸 수도 있죠.
Yeah, maybe I'm expressing that in the
그래서
game.
인조이 게임을 실제로 해보시면 이제
So if
조이를
you play
클릭해 보시면
Inzoi and you click on your Zoi, you
그래서
can
만약에
do
제가
actions on your
어디
own.
친구랑 놀러 갔다가
For example, if
나는
I'm
갑자기
with a
화가 났어.
friend
그래서 막
and
소리를
suddenly I'm
지르거나
angry, I could
또는
just
갑자기 막
yell,
다 이 방에서 나가.
or I could tell
그러면
people to
이제
get out of my
조이들이
room.
일어나서 깜짝 놀라서
Then the
밖으로
Zois would
나가고
get surprised and just leave the room.
이렇게 인간관계가 더 드라마틱하게 될 수 있는
I
기능들을
wanted
인조이 안에 많이
to
넣으려고
add a
노력하고
lot of
있습니다.
features that makes these relationships dramatic. Yeah, and there was actually also a more specific question. What you mentioned was your Zoi, being able to control your Zoi. But what about
It
other
does.
Zois? Can other
제가
Zois
만약에 이제
also
어떤
kind
중요한
of
관계가 있는데
suddenly
만약에
lose it?
It's really pretty though. I hope it's
네.
legit.
만약에
Let's say
다른 연애 관계를
we're a
가지면
couple.
당연히
We're
그거를
married.
감지한 조이가 저한테 문자를 보냅니다. 너 지금 어디 있어? 라고 이렇게
Then if
문자를
I'm
보내기도 하고 저한테
away
반응이
from
하는
home
기능들이
and
많이
I didn't tell my
있는
wife, maybe my wife might
네, 그러면
text
저희가
me like,
이제
"Where are
또
you?" There are a lot of
여러분들의
such
그
features
채팅 안에서도
that might
많은
surprise
분들이
you.
실시간에 이제 질문 많이 주시는데
That's
Now we have
interesting.
a lot of
영상의
live
마지막을
questions
준비됐다고
as
하니까 이
well,
사진을
but
한
we
번 더
have
보고
one more
바로
question
들어가도록
from an
하겠습니다.
influencer. We'll watch that video and then move on to the live questions.
안녕하세요. 조이로 인사드리는 방장라라.
Hello, I'm Pangjang Rara, here as a Zoe. I'm a YouTuber based in Korea, specializing in life simulation games and building games. I love games that involve decorating spaces, so when I played Inzoi, I enjoyed walking around Dowon and Bliss Bay as if I was traveling or taking drives with my car. I especially found there were all these details even in the small alleys and tiny decorations. Did you make on-site surveys to design the maps, or do you have any personal favorite places that you incorporated? I'm curious to know if there were any special considerations or stories behind the creation of the maps, and if there are any hidden Easter eggs or unique places you could give us hints to look out for.
정말 재밌는 질문인데요.
I have
this
my
is a
volume
fun question to
completely at
answer.
max, Strider. I would
When
just try and
developers
raise your
make
sound settings.
Games, you might imagine that we
I have everything at
visit
max.
a lot of different cities and pick one, but we did not get to do that. Dowon in Inzoi was just based on my neighborhood. So it's not an Easter egg per se, but in a corner of Dowon, you might be able to find the house that I live in. You can't really interact with it, but it is there. And we do have Easter eggs in the game. So if you explore a lot, you might find some odd signs. Or I don't want to be too open, but you might find police investigation tape, or you might find funny decorations around. We really tried our best to add these kind of odds and bits. You can also, we also worked on going beyond decorating the city, but also adding lore.
Can you hear the translators at least?
So if you explore a lot, you might be able
Hi,
to pick up on the
Radish!
lore.
This game totally would be up your alley, Radish.
Here also are kind of a hint. So,
What, don't hug me, I'm scared?
여러분들이 지금 채팅을
all right, now we're done with the pre-compiled questions. Now we'll move on to the live questions we received.
최대한 답변 드리려고 하지만
We'll try to answer as many questions as possible, but due to limited time, we might not be able to answer a lot of them. We'll do our best though.
그러면 제가 지금 본 것 중에서 되게 괜찮은 거
So,
바로 하나 있었어요.
There was one question that caught my eye.
이제 크리에이티브 스튜디오 이제 열었잖아요.
We've opened the Creative Studio demo. The creations from the demo.
본 버전에서 본 게임에서 이어서
Can we play them in the early access release or the full release? Yes, you can, but their save file might encounter an error if they're a different version. But if you upload them to Canvas, you can move them to the new release. So please enjoy the demo, and also you can continue what you've played on early access. Next question. These days, there are a lot of functions being implemented in games where they use AI for conversations. We don't have it in Inzoi yet, but do you have plans to kind of be able to speak verbally with the voice?
Yeah, sure. If you have a good hard drive performance, we have the Smart Zoi feature as experimental feature. And you can have conversations with those NPCs. And Inzoi will be most effective in doing something like this because Inzoi has information on all the objects that are in the screen that are being simulated. So we are ready.
너무 좋네요. 이거
That's great.
개인적으로도 그거 기능 되게 재밌겠다. 그리고 인조이 되게 어울리겠다 싶었거든요.
I really thought that that kind of feature would be great for Inzoi. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So next question is about the roadmap
현재 이제 나온 출시된 맵에서
or the actual maps in Inzoi.
거기 안에서 추가되거나
Would there be
확장될 계획은 있으신지?
expanded maps in the open world? Okay, so we are creating the next city right now, and the cities in the build can be expanded. There will be added areas like the department store. That's what I really want to put in the one. So that's.
I'm trying to pay attention. Sorry for
want
the
to
talking.
just add land spaces. We want to add more functional areas like the department store example I gave.
That'd be fun.
Okay, so next question is about the base system we have. Are there any changes that will occur as the Zoe relationship matures?
절친과는 일반 친구들과 다른 행동을 하는 것처럼
How about friendship? What if friendships get older? What happens? Okay, I think I'm pretty confident about this feature. As you have older and deeper relationship with your friend, you'll have different levels of conversations you can have. Let me give you an example with the engagement. So if you meet a friend when you get engaged, your friend might say something like this: "Are you really going through with this marriage?" It's a thing that a close friend can only say, right? So this type of new conversations might arise. And we are trying to really add more depth into relationships.
That'd be really fun.
Okay,
I
let's
would
move on to the next question.
Yeah, there definitely will be a
This
woo
is
woo
one of the
setting.
highlights of
Like,
today's
how else are you
presentation.
supposed to have
There was the
babies?
facial
How else
capture
are you supposed to make
feature that you
tiny
introduced.
clovers and key
Can you
I'ma
this
use
feature
my
with
big
webcam?
dragon dick.
Okay, so we have a really great facial capture system. We have about we have more than 100 bones in the face, and we have very intricate movements in the face. What you saw on the screen before, this is just available with iPhones. So you place your iPhone in front of you, and there's a webcam. The webcam catches your motion, and the smartphone, your iPhone, will do the facial capture. And in case of the motion capture, it doesn't matter what kind of webcam you use. It could be the camera on your PC. And I didn't show it to you today, but you can also take pictures using this combination. I think there was a scene in the video that you showed. I think influencers can also use
I don't think they did actually.
the
But
characters
there is a
and use these features.
let me lower the volume a bit. There is a timeline. They did post a timeline showcasing how long their lifespans will be. I think it's on Reddit. I'm pretty sure. I'll look
And
for
there's
it.
a
Give me
really
second.
good question. You don't have to answer this,
I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
but just hear me out.
I'm pretty sure I saw it on Reddit.
If Inzoi is a success, do you have any collaborations that you want to have? You can mention categories if you don't want
Collab
to
with
mention brand
me!
names.
Put me in the
I'm really
game!
curious about this one. Okay. A lot of different brands approached us for collaborations actually. We were too busy with preparing for early access, and so we have a car company in the early access field. We got approached by a lot of jewelry brands as well. I like jewelry personally, so we can show jewelry in a lot of detail. So I think I would like to collaborate with jewelry
What the
brands.
fuck?
If you want to work with us, please call K-Jun.
I'm looking at
Now we
the
have another good
Reddit,
question.
and someone stuck a computer part into a potato and said, "Will my potato run in
So
Zoe?"
this is an early access launch. So when can we expect the full release, the full launch of the game? Well, I'm not sure. I can't really be sure at this moment.
Okay, here we go.
I've said this multiple times, but I think Inzoi has a long way to go. And
Okay. So baby and toddler is 1 day. Toddler and children is 3 days. Or toddler to child is 3 days. Children to adolescence is 7 days. Adolescence to teen is 5 days. Teen to young adult is 4 days. Young adult to adult is 20 days. And adult to senior is 26 days.
so are you saying that you need the player's permission? Yeah, I think we have to all agree that and be on the same page about this. Okay. So nothing's set in stone, and your goal is to
In-game.
really communicate with the players
Inzoi.
and complete the game. And you want to wait until the players are okay with you. Okay, let me put it this way. So if I can say with confidence we have core fans, I think that's when we can do the full launch.
That's what the Reddit
Okay?
says anyways.
That sounds reasonable. Okay, there's another question right after that question. I don't know if I can ask this question, but let me go ahead.
같은 기능들.
How about airplanes?
날아다니는 그
Can we
지금
expect
현재로서는 뭐 차가 있는 것만으로도
flying
이미
objects?
대단한데.
I mean,
그 이제
it's great
살짝
that
그
we have
날아다니는
cars
것과
already, but
또 이제
can we
인조의 또
expect
그래픽이랑 또
other
상상하면 이제 어마어마할 것
flying
같거든요. 근데
objects
그런 것들이 뭐 나중에
in the
계획이라도
future?
있으실지 이제
Do you have any
궁금하네요.
plans?
차만 해도 힘들어서요.
Okay, cars have given us enough headache.
가능할지 모르겠는데.
I'm not sure if we are ready for planes, but
I want planes.
let me share
Give
with
me
you
the
an anecdote.
plane.
So
I
we
want
were
an
working
airplane. I want to drive an
on
airplane,
something with
please.
the
Okay, thanks.
dev team,
여기서 막 뛰어내리면
and one of the
활강을
team
하면 안
members
될까 이래서
asked me
활강을
저는 사실
about
예전에 이제
gliding
로봇
feature.
만들면서 이미 해봐서
Hey Cajun, how about if we enable people to glide?
자연스럽게 떨어지는 활강을
How about
만드는
if we
거는
allow
이제 뭐 가능할
free
수도
falling?
있겠네요.
Free falling?
비행기는
Slowly free falling
어려울
from the
수도
building?
있어요, 당분간은.
I'm not sure
아,
about the
네네네.
airplanes
쉽지 않은
yet.
결정일 것 같고요.
아, 근데
I don't
또
think
이제
we're
이걸
ready yet.
말씀드려야 될지 모르겠지만
Okay.
전작의
Not sure if I
게임이
should
또 마치
mention
나라를
that,
Free
but
falling.
예전에 제가 이제
게임이다
뭐
보니까.
그런 게임을 만든 적이 있어서
you have
가능할
experience
거는 같습니다.
Yeah, I'm
making a
curious
game
about that too,
기대해볼 수
actually.
있는,
with
그런 기대감을
flying
주시는
objects, right? So
답변이었네요.
yeah.
아,
I
네.
do have
그
experience in that.
이거는 좀 질문이 저희가 다른 채널
Okay,
중에서도
so
그 살짝 언급한 적이 있었는데
This has been
이번
mentioned in
기회를
a
통해서
different
좀 더
channel,
상세하게 말씀 주시면
but
좋을 것
I think
같아가지고
we should
이거
mention this
관심이
anyways.
있어가지고 여쭤보면
So
감옥에 갈 수
Here we
있나요?
go.
굉장히
Can
간단
you
질문.
also go
감옥에 갈
to
수가
the jail?
있는데요. 감옥에
Yes, you can.
가셔서
Jail?
갇히면 여러분들이 막 할
If
수 없는
you
아주 좋은
are
방이 있고요. 물론 거기서
stuck in jail,
먹고 주무실 수도 있고.
I'm going to
can
prison for
eat and
straight
sleep and
bowling pinning people
have
in
your
my
daily life there, but
근데 간섭하다 보면 탈주가 가능하게
you
돼요.
could actually
저희가
break
그거를
out of jail as
예,
well.
내부에서 회의를 많이 했는데 절대 못 나오게
How does Sharon say it?
라는 개발 팀의 일들이
Um,
있어서
네.
The dev
forgot what she said.
team members, some of them
막아요.
said
있어서
we have to
현재는 감옥에
limit
있고
them
감옥에 갈수
into
있습니다. 어떻게
being
가시냐면
confined in
나쁜
the
짓을 많이
jail.
하시면 돼요.
But
그러면 이제 결찰관이
some said
오고
that
감옥에
jailbreak
갇히시게
should be
되고
possible,
그러면
so
이제 감옥에서
we met in the middle
몇 시간
ground,
동안
and
있어야
it is
되고요.
sort of
시간이
possible.
끝나면
And
나오시게 됩니다. 네.
알겠습니다.
네.
yes, you can go to jail.
얼리엑스에서 지나면
네.
지날수록 좀 더 발전 가능성이
맞습니다.
있는 부분인
I
것
guess
같네요.
this can also
네.
develop over
그
time.
다음 질문도
Yes.
이것도 확실히 그
Okay, let's go to the
특정
next
유저분들이
question.
굉장히 관심 많으신 질문이어가지고 뱀파이어나
Okay,
느낌감 같은
vampires,
초현실적인 약간
werewolves,
판타지 계열의 이제
any
존재들
kind of
업데이트에
fantastical
대한 계획이 있으신가요?
beings that would be
제가
available in the
어떤
game.
이제 발표에서 비공식으로 한번
I
보여드린
think
적이
I
있는데
unofficially
일종의 이제
showed
뱀파이어 버전을
a
만든 적이
video.
저희 내부에 있어요.
뱀파이어요.
I
저희는
created
게임
a
개발팀
vampire
안에서
Zoe.
이제 개발팀들이 좀 자유롭게 소통하고 막 본인이 만든 걸 막 올리기도 하는데
Our
네.
team
워낙
members
저희
like to
에이진님이
share what they
뱀파이어를
create
I'm
in
만들어서
the
Sharon.
game.
I'm Sharon.
And
I'm just
one
gonna
of the
go.
team members had a vampire, and it was very interesting to me. So
We drive
I think
buses here.
as soon as we are pretty much done with the early access phase, I think we can start adding things like that. We can definitely have fantastical elements in the game. Okay, and we can actually change the skin color to extreme degrees, right? You can have blue skin even. So to some degree, you can already create some fantasy world.
저도 너무
Okay,
개인적으로
next
이제
question.
살짝 원하는 기능이어가지고
This is
이게
something
오늘
that I
로드맵에서는
want.
공개하시지 않으셨거든요.
You didn't
그래가지고
talk about
혹시나
this
그냥
in
피디님
the
생각이
roadmap,
어떤지 그냥
but I'm
여쭤보는 차원에서
curious
한번
what you
들어봐
think,
주실 거예요.
Keijun.
아이돌 이제 기능도 옛날에 한번 공개한 적이
So
있었는데요.
you
이제 그 아이돌이 실제로
talked
그
about the
직업처럼
idol,
되어가지고 나중에 콘서트까지 하는 그런
feature
것까지도
ones?
이제 상상할 수
Is it
있어요.
possible to implement it and even have concerts? With K-pop idols can be jobs, right? Right.
네.
So
그 안에 이제 아이돌로 성장한 캐릭터가 나중에 이제 도원의 어떤 무대에 서서 자신의
I think
공연을 하는 어떤
K-pop
그런 세상을
idols
만들려고 하고 있습니다.
can be
그래서 뭐 그렇게
created
발전시켜 나갈 건데
and
아직은 좀
under
부족한 게
Adam
있어서
Entertainment,
좀 많이
and
부탁드립니다.
아, 네. 아직은 조금 부족한 상태이지만
We
좀 더 발전한 계획은 있으신 걸로.
have plans to
네,
develop
이제 뭐,
it, but it'll take
사인을
time.
명확하게 주셔가지고 안타깝게도 저희가
Okay,
더
I
이상 질문을
think we have to wrap
질문을 못
up right
하지만
now.
걱정하지 않으셔도 되는 게
There's a
저희는
signal
항상
for us to
디스코드나
stop.
이제 다양한 매체를 통해서
But
계속
we
소통을
have
한다니까
open channels
계속 이제
on
질문 주시면
Discord,
저희께
and
답변해 주시면
you can
알겠습니다.
Enjoy your
ask
workout,
questions to
please.
us
너무 많은
anytime.
분들이 와주셔서 깜짝
Staying
놀랐어요.
quick
사실
inside cat the
제가
final
Jim,
boss.
closing
Yes.
remarks.
We're
Thank you,
gonna
everyone.
crash into the
이렇게
cat.
많은 분들 앞에서
I have been
게임을
developing
같이 한 건
games
정말 처음인 것
for
같습니다.
over 20 years, but it's
특히 이제
first
제가
time for
게임을
me
낸다는
to
거는 이제
stand
게임
in
업계에
front
있는
of you
이런
like
비유가
this
있어요.
and
게임을 실시한다는 거는 아기를 낳는 거랑
um,
비슷하다고요. 이제
introduce
부모의
a game
마음으로
like
이렇게
this.
게임을 내게 돼요. 그럼
In
이제
Korea,
이 아이가
in gaming
세상에
industry, we
나가서
say
어떻게 잘 살아가길 기도하는데
releasing a game is like
정말
giving
인조는
birth to a
보면
child.
이렇게 목이 막 메어요 지금.
And it's
마음을 좀
actually
이렇게
really
담아서.
touching for me
그래서
to
제가
introduce
올릭스를
Inzoi to
출시하는데
all of you
뭐
like
그
this.
무엇보다
And
여러분들하고 계속 여러분의 얘기를 귀담아 듣고
I'm going to, I
그리고
promise you that I will keep
지속적으로
listening to
게임을
you
완성해서
and I
정말
will
세계 최고의
do my
작품이
best
되도록 만들겠습니다.
to create the
그러면
best
부디
life
인조이를
simulation
사랑해
game.
주시고요.
Please
그리고
join
여러분들의
me
삶도 인조이 하시기 바랍니다.
and
감사합니다.
I hope we enjoy Inzoi together. Thank you.
I'm excited for the game. I'm genuinely really excited for the game. So is the game pushing for realism, or is it going to have goofy things like vampires, witches, and a reaper? I don't know. I don't know, actually. Like the song. That's cute. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know actually. I feel like it's gonna push for realism, but it's probably going to have maybe later on takes on vampires, maybe even witches, because they have. They talked about being able to like add wings and stuff and like a witch's hat to like your Zoi and stuff. So it makes me think that it's gonna be like a mix of both. Maybe like a mix of like Fallout and Grand Theft Auto mixed meets The Sims. I feel like it's gonna be really interesting. I'm really excited for it. The one thing I do wish that they did talk about, and I feel like we're not gonna get a proper explanation, is the AI portion of it. But according to the Reddit, they don't use the bad AI. I forget what it's called. Because I know a lot of people don't want to deal with Inzoi because of the fact it has AI in it. But this is one of those times where I feel like it's not going to be used for something bad. Because I think it's called Stable Diffusion. I think that's what it's called. I think it's called Stable Diffusion. The bad one, the one that like steals artwork and stuff. They don't use that one. Wish they would have said what specs are required to run the game. Oh, they already released that information. Hang on. Let me see if I can find that information. Let me double check. Because I know they released it like, I think like a couple days ago. Because people were discussing it on the Reddit. Everyone was joking about it. Yeah, right here. Got it. Here you go. That's the 4080 still blows your mind. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm excited for the game. I'm genuinely really excited for the game. Let me change it to just chatting for now. Let me just change it to just chatting now. But yeah, I feel like this is a game where they're gonna try and, yeah, Inzoi. It's called Inzoi. Yeah. I genuinely feel like this is gonna be a good game. I feel it deep down. I like it. I think it looks cute. I have good feelings about the game. As long as you can look past like the AI stuff, because it looks like it's only a pattern generator. So if it just generates patterns, cool. If it starts like taking artwork and trying to make artwork and stuff like that, then you have a problem. But if it's genuinely just for making patterns, I could see that being like a good thing. And that's the only time I will like defend AI. But I don't think AI should be used in video games, but or like anywhere, like anything. But as long as it's not for malicious purposes, yay. And I know that's a really heavy topic for a lot of people. AI is disgusting and gross, but there are like, and that's because of the people who have previously used it. We have seen the bad in AI, and maybe this is something that could use it for good, question mark. As long as people don't abuse it, it can work out. Well, we will see on the 28th, I believe? Yeah, the 28th. We will see on the 28th. That's when the game comes out. I think it's good to be ambitious, but at least they're not promising things that they know they can't deliver. If they were trying to say, "Oh, we're gonna give you the sky, and you're gonna be, it's just better." You're Eepy. Hello, birthday boy. Chair Obscure Expedition 33. Sure, I'll look at it. Claire Obscure. Let me mark that down. I'll write it. I'll take a peek at it later. But yeah, I feel like it's good to be ambitious so long as you can keep real as long as you keep your feet to the ground and you're not like trying to make massive leaps, I feel like that's good. 'Cause yay! I would love that, Scotty. Yeah. Ambition is a good thing. I agree. I think it's good to have like realistic ideas. If you're trying to be super ambitious, sure. If you think you can do it, try. If you think you can't, at least tell the people that you were overly ambitious and you messed up. Sure, that's fine. But like, just make sure you are keeping straight on the course. How could you forget to take pictures of your food? Why you bonk me? Why you bonk me? She got me okonomiyaki today. Why do I not see it? The fuck? Cat, hang on.
Nice.
Let me add Maxwell Cat. I did actually find Maxwell Cat earlier. I was thinking about adding him, so let me do that actually. We'll go with this one, I guess.
Huh? 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 Huh?
There we go. There we go. It's beautifully put in there. Let me see. How do I switch it to... Is it this one? Don't think it's this one. I don't remember how to change it to channel points. That's fine. Hi, Winter! When are we getting the fast food tier list? Oh, we can do it soon. But yeah, I'm excited for Inzoi. I'm excited for Inzoi. But yeah, we can do a fast food tier list soon. That sounds fun. I probably wouldn't have liked it anyways. It was a pork katsu curry with extra edamame, 3 pork skewers, and a chicken breast skewer, and... Where are my pictures? Where are my pictures? Taro, we need to have a conversation about this. Where are my pictures? Where are my pictures? Where are they? This is not okay. Look into these eyes, and what do you see? What do you see when you look into my eyes? You see hungry eyes? Exactly. How could you, Taro? How could you do this to me? I want... That sounds so fucking good. Oh, feed me. Oh, I want the food. I don't want that. I don't want a picture of it when it comes out. You can keep your scat pictures to yourself. A tuna salad sandwich. Ooh, that sounds good. How was it? How was it, Scotty? Was it delicious? When am I not a hungry dragon? Never. I'm always hungry. What do you mean? What kind of question is that? Who do you take me for? What happened to your 2K point redeems? Oh, that's a lot of points. Hi, honey. Mwah. You're such a good girl, Keela. Poor Keela. Poor Keela. Keela's like, fuck. Fuck me. But what did everyone think of Inzoi? What did everyone think of it so far? Like, do you have good vibes for it? Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna watch someone play it? What are your hopes for it? What are your hopes? What are your aspirations? What are you expecting from it? What do you expect from the game? Like, when it comes, oh, you didn't see it? Okay, that's fine. Well, the VOD will still be here, and it's up on YouTube, I believe. Because I believe they were streaming it to 2 different places. Let me see. Inzoi Online Showcase. I'll pin it at the top. Yep, here we go. I got it. Alright. So, ask the question again. What are your aspirations for it? Like, what are your hopes for Inzoi? For those of you who were here and watched it, do you think it'll be good? Do you think it'll be better than this? Like, not to say competitively, but like, obviously we want it to be better than The Sims. But remember, this game is coming out of the door. No expansions. No, I cannot pop up my stream on my phone. I have to do all the redeems. I already did them. I'm sorry, Keela. You missed out. So unfortunate.
Hi, honey. Mwah. You're such a good girl. Mwah. There you go, Reaper.
I don't know why my phone's not popping up my Twitch. That's weird. But yeah, my overall hopes and aspirations for the game are, I hope the game doesn't let us down. Like, I do know that we're not going into this, we're not gonna have any expansion packs, there's no mods, and for me, Sims, a big part of Sims for me is the mods. I want to look cute, I want attractive Sims, I want my Sims to be fucking hot. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be the main question about it. And that's okay. That is totally, like, reasonable. Everyone wants to know what the game is going to be like. And I feel like it's gonna be like base Sims, like day 1 Sims, kinda. And everyone had such big hopes for it, and it did not. Like, they didn't even have pools. And that came out, I think, on a different expansion, actually. Like, it was a paid expansion, and they released pools through that. And it wasn't great. Oh no, Scotty, please take care of yourself. Please relax and definitely lay down. Don't. Make sure to take care of yourself. Being sick's not fun. That would be really bad. I don't want ugly game characters. Nobody wants ugly game characters. I'm sorry. But this is a legit thing. Sims 4 killed the series. I don't want thousands of MTX items. What's that? What the fuck is MTX? I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm really excited for the building. I'm really excited to see what the game has to offer. I know it's not gonna be as big. Oh, I don't want $1,000 worth of I don't want that. I'm sorry, but Sims having over, like, some expansions being like $40 plus, I'm sorry, I'm not rich. I'm not made of money. Like, you can check my throne. I was putting up Sims expansions because I wanted to play it, but nobody's gonna buy that. I'm sorry. No one's gonna buy thousands of dollars worth of expansion packs. Sure, you could put them up for maybe like $5, $10, but putting a whole expansion pack for the price of a game, that's such BS. I'm sorry. And the fact that they made Sims 4, like, not to bully, like, Sims, yeah, it really hurts the wallet. It hurts the wallet. And I feel like it wasn't fair to players. Like, people who love The Sims, like me. I grew up with The Sims. I played Sims 1, I played Sims 2, I played Sims 3, I played Sims 4. I loved those games. I loved them all. Like, Sims 3 is still one of my favorites. It had a medieval pack, it had dragons. It was the perfect game. And then they suddenly dropped Sims 4. Instead of fixing the problems with Sims 3, they just dropped the game and moved on to Sims 4. And the problem with Sims 3 is it melts your computer. It melts your computer. And that is the one thing I have a big concern about with this game, because it's supposed to be open world. So it's kind of like Sims 3, supposedly. So it's supposed to be open world, like Sims 3, so I'm excited for it. But I'm worried. I've got some concerns, but the company seems to want to actually work with their player base and make the game good, and that makes me happy. Sims died the moment they said, let's charge you for every aspect of it. Yeah. Like, we all know what it's like to want to go out and buy an expansion pack. Like, it's fun. It's great. Like, we all want to have fun. Optimization, yeah, I can agree with that. But, like, they literally say that you can run, I think... Hang on, let me double check. Let me see, I posted the link. Where'd I put it? I've lost Inzoi. I lost the Inzoi post I had. The optimization. Here we are. Yeah, they said 2060 is the lowest graphic card that can run it. A 2060. So, and most of us have pretty decent computers with pretty beefy graphics cards now. Graphic cards now. A lot of, like, we're literally moving on to the 40s series right now, 4080s. Like, we're coming out with the 500s, actually. I forgot about the 500s. The 5000 series is coming out. I don't know how that's gonna go, but... Most laptops, though, come like that. And Sims... But Sims has some really nasty bugs right now, and they're not doing anything about it. Which is a really big problem for people who want to play a game like this. Clover, most people are actually around the 60 class in terms of the majority of gamers, so that's why this is a concern. Like 16 series? Because I have a 3060. So I can't go for super high graphics, but I can do medium in terms of graphics. Yeah, I have a 3060. And that's thanks to Keela. Otherwise, I wouldn't have one. I would still be on my 1660 graphics card. Because Keela upgraded to the 3080. Because she was on a wait list for like 2 years and then they gave it to her.
Yeah.
Eventually, I will have an even better graphics card. Excuse me. If I turn out the shadows, since most of that is probably being casted from tall buildings that are probably lower requirements a lot. Unreal Engine shadow. Oh, that's right. This is Unreal Engine. I forgot about that. This is an Unreal Engine game. Yeah, I would like to hope that too. I'm definitely gonna try and get my hands on this game. Yeah, it's Unreal Engine. Yeah, this thing... Yeah, this is Unreal Engine. I'm pretty sure this is Unreal Engine. Let me double check. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5 powered life simulator.
Yeah, 5.
I'm excited for the game, though. I'm genuinely really excited, though. I have a lot of high hopes for the game. I don't expect it to be, like, you know, like... Because we were spoiled with Sims. For those of us who have bought all of the expansion packs, all, like, you know, spent over maybe hundreds of dollars on Sims. Definitely not me or anything, but, I have high hopes for this game. I think it'll be good. I feel like they care about the community, and I feel like they're really listening to what the player base wants. But it makes sense, yeah. I can definitely understand the concerns for that. I'm excited, yeah. I'm excited to see it in 10 days. There should be... Yeah, 10 days. I did see something about it being released on the 27th, but I'm just gonna go with my gut and say it's the 28th. Cause I don't know. I saw, like, this is from the official thing. Like, they have me pinged with it. And I thought I saw something for the 27th. I could be wrong. Let me double check. I saw something about the 27th. It was a while ago, though. So I don't know for sure. Like, I saw something. I don't know. I don't know where I saw it. Maybe I'm hallucinating. But yeah, it's definitely the 28th for sure. PC Game Pass? For what? What kind of Game Pass? What is a Game Pass? I usually play games with Steam. Like, I got my games through Steam. I don't know what a PC pass is. But yeah, I think I'm really excited. I'm genuinely very, very excited for this game. I have a lot of high hopes for it. So on Windows you have an Xbox apps with PC Game Pass, and it basically lets you play all upcoming games on Microsoft for $10 so that no, I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have that. I usually just get whatever is gifted to me through Steam. Because I'm poor. And I have so many games I still need to play. But I've been working on commissions and stuff in the background, so that's why there hasn't been too many like streams lately. And I feel really bad about that because I'm trying to like make sure I get my wait list down, and right now I have a really big commission and it's coming due actually. Let me double check the sticky note. When is this due? April 18th. I'm trying to get that one done, and it's really big, and I want to own the game. I don't know. I know Steam is one of those sites where you're like, okay, you don't actually own the game, but like, I don't know. You kind of own the game a little bit. You have it for a very long time. I care about owning the game. To me, I care. I don't know. I care about that because I want to know that I have the reassurance that I know it's going to be there. If that makes sense. Yeah, maybe. I just, I don't know. I could stream the artwork, but I don't know. People don't come and watch me draw, and it kind of bums me out a little bit. And I don't want to be like, I don't want to waste people's time. Because, I don't know, I feel like nobody likes my art. Last time I did an art stream, nobody came, and it really bummed me down. Bummed me out. Is it though? I feel like there's so many better artists out there. And I'm trying to get my art better. I'm really trying. I just don't want people to, I don't know. I don't want this to get sappy and depressing. But yeah. I guess I'll try again with an art stream, and I don't want to do art collabs. I don't have anyone that would want to do an art collab with me anyways. And a lot of artists out there are, you know, you never know. Yeah, but Saria's like a 3D model list. I can't do 3D. I can only do 2D. She's like good at 3D. I'm bad at 3D. That's like setting fire to it's like trying to make a cake and you make brownies. Like, they're both good. They're just one is completely like they take two separate complete different equations to make. Pokey maybe, but Pokey, I think she's got a lot on her plate right now. So she's like kind of unable to draw like completely to the way she wants right now. Like, she's got a lot of life issues going on right now. Not that I will talk about it on stream because that's her business. But yeah. Pokey's an amazing artist though. I love Pokey. I love Pokey. Pokey's such a good artist. Ugh. Her art makes me so happy. But if you want art streams, fine, I will do art streams. I will do art streams. Fine. You want art streams? I will do them again. Because I do have a lot of artwork, and it would probably help, you know, consistency in streaming. Fucking love that cat, bro. Alright, if you want, I will do it. I will do it. How do you do this freaking HUD? I'm trying to figure out how to switch it to the channel bits. It's not letting me change it. So I can test out the Maxwell dance. Strider's like, I hate that cat. Let me test this. Is it working? Okay, it is working.
Defense connected.
What the fuck? That's scary. What the fuck? That's scary. Ooh. Alright, if you want me to do art streams, I will do art streams, and we'll bring them back. Because that would kind of alleviate a lot of weight, probably. Because if you've seen my Trello, it's pretty long. I can't do ASMR on stream because that's kind of, you know, y'all, if you've got ASMR and you're waiting for it, you kind of want a surprise, and otherwise if you've heard it, then you can't just go, oh no, whatever shall I do? Pokey likes cats, yeah. She's adorable. We love Pokey. You wanted to drive your truck into a tree? No! You can't say that, Strider. Your safety is more important to us.
I'm gonna whisper into your ears, Abby's, and tell you that you're adorable.
But yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. I'm lost my train of thought. I hope y'all had fun tonight, though. I love talking about games I'm really passionate about, and just, you know, I genuinely love games like Inzoi. I really wanted to play the Grim Reaper Sims patch thing. It was on my phone. I really wanted it, but it's, you know, $40, and I don't want to spend $40. What if I already drew it? You've not seen it? You've not seen it? Hang on. I actually did draw my lore. Hang on. It's a pain in the ass to do, but and I had a friend rig it. Yeah, I did this in like a week. I literally last minute planned it, and I was like, yo, let me do this. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Oh god, I'm so I don't want to watch this. This is so fucking cringe. I don't want to watch this. This is so cringe. I don't want to watch this again. It's so cringe. My other friend, Shuji, when we were hanging out a lot at the time. We hung out a lot at the time. Coconut there. Oh god, I don't want to see this. This is gonna be so cringe. I haven't seen this in a while. Cause oh lord. Where window capture? Web browser. Lore.
Once upon a time, there was.
This is my old ass cringe mic too. This is my old ass mic too. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, I hate it.
Many months. She would eventually start to tease the dragon consistently, as she considered him easy prey. She would.
Yeah, this is like super old lore.
That it became taxing. She would make it more of a game. I would tell you more, but it's a long story. Years passed, and love began to bloom in more ways than one. The prince decided to leave the kingdom with his beloved to open a hotel and run a business until his reign began. He married her and gave birth to a baby dragon, a symbol of hope and peace for all dragons and demons alike. One day, while in the nearest town shopping for supplies, for a hotel that they open. An alien attacks the village, stealing her powers and completely desolates the town. She woke up needing more power to defeat the alien. She remembered hearing from a traveling fairy about a new potion shop. She heads to this shop to pick up a potion to defeat this new monster. She ends up stealing a potion. Now, facing the enemy once again, she drinks the potion. And what happens? Who knows what happens? She passes out suddenly. And when she wakes up, she becomes small? Nani? Nani? Now desolate and alone without friends to help her, she turns to the very shopkeeper she stole from, begging for help, eventually aiding the shopkeeper on quest to build a potion to become an all-powerful dragon once again.
It was booze.
Which has finally led us to now.
This is adorable. And then that was the reveal of my first model.
It's me! In my full body! My full power. I have transcended.
I have ascended.
I have become God.
Yeah, this was my very first form. It was a while ago. That was a century ago.
Got a subscription? Static got a subscription?
Okay, so I can find a...
Hello! Hello! Body! It's body. Hello.
Yeah, that was me. That was me. All those centuries ago. That was me.
And now it's me! I'm cute and amazinger. Look at me compared to that. I'm better. I'm cuter. Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't actually. No, yeah, she didn't have long hair back then. I forgot which button it was.
Oh. There we go. Short hair. Duprika! Someone shout out Duprika! 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 Shout out Duprika. Okay, thanks. Duprika! Duprika!
What do you mean no works? What do you mean it no works? It works. You're just doing it wrong. Well then just wait the 1 second. Oh. The fuck? This is weird. I don't know what happened there. Am I a Gyaru? I haven't gotten a tan in a while, so not right now. I haven't gotten a tan in a hot minute.
Ugh.
But yeah, I haven't gotten a tan in a hot minute. Like a super hot minute. Maybe this summer I'll become a Gyaru. Get a tan, get more hair clips, wiggle them around, be like, ah, look at me, I'm cute. Gyarus are really cute though. I like girls with tans are really pretty. If you actually gave, I think it was my donathon. My last donathon I did. Everyone who donated, I believe over $25 got the beach print that we released. And that was really cute. You have a lot of matching hair clips in real life, yeah. And we traded each other them so we can be like, yeah, this represents us. We have a lot of my Melody and Kuromi ones too. I want to get Cinnamon Roll and Mocha since they're making merch of those two now. I need to get Cinnamon Roll and milk. Yeah, it'd be nice to get one every year. Yeah, especially since we have especially since Keela's getting a nice upgrade. Speaking of which, I don't know if it's for sure, but tomorrow, big news. A certain cutie pie here. A certain cutie pie. If you're not following her, you should definitely be following her. Is debuting tomorrow. So make sure to go and support her. Make sure and go and support her. If you don't support her, I will come and find you, and I will eat you. Debut with Keela tomorrow. Keela, debut tomorrow. Keela, debut tomorrow. Sounds like a positive punishment. No, you're supposed to not enjoy it. Speaking of which, I learned of a really horrible execution method called the Blood Eagle. I was like, what the fudge? When I read about it, I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, what in the world? I'm surprised I hadn't learned of it, because I know some really weird, like I used to be like into like a lot of horror and stuff like that. What makes you think you finding me and eating me is a bad thing? You wanna be eaten? You don't wanna be alive anymore? Oh my goodness. I'm excited though. Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Inzoi, man. I want to play the game now, bro. Why do we have to wait? Well, how long do we have to wait again? Is it a whole week? It is a whole week. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was great. Yeah. So Clover, does this mean we'll know Keela lore? Yeah, you'll get to learn Keela lore. You get to learn Keela lore. You get to learn more about Clover and Keela. It's really exciting. It won't be as big and fancy, but it'll be, you know, it'll be a fun time. It'll be fun. It's gonna be pretty chill and really relaxing and just, you know, Keela. You get to spend quality time with Keela, the bunny. I'll be really excited for that. I'm excited for that. Keela's adorable, and you should all definitely go support her. Poppy! Hi, Poppy! Look at the mousey. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at that. Look at that cutie. How is the poppers? What you said, that sounds like it's going to be spicy. Don't tell them like that, they'll think about the different nurse services. Ooh, you're eating chicken nugget? From where? Wendy's? Burger King? McDonald's? Keela's the love angel of Solace. She's adorable. McDonald nuggie. Oh, they're homemade from the freezer, from fresh. Are they fresh? What are they? Like, tell me about them. Freezer. Ooh. That sounds good. Do you got the ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise mix going? Mouse gets the belt lock paddle strapper 2000. What the fuck? I feel like I haven't gotten to see her. Oh shit, she's not fucking around. Okay. Fuck! Was thinking about actually getting some good night's sleep tonight. But yeah, is everyone excited for Inzoi? I know we haven't talked about it much. It doesn't. Is everyone excited for it? Is everyone excited for it? Poppy, did you hear that it's only gonna be 40? It's gonna be $40. You're not a simulator guy? But you don't like telling stories? I expected it to be around 40. I was hoping it would be 30. Like, I was genuinely hoping. But I had a feeling it was going to be around 40. I was hoping it would be 30, though. Because I wanted it to be in, like, a middle ground section. But...
Nice.
Let me put them back behind that. You're like the type of person who likes his games to tell you, hey, this is the main path, go do it. You're like, aha, tell me where to go. I don't know where I'm going. Nah, that's like Dark Souls. Like, Dark Souls literally has a linear path. Like, you literally have to follow the path to get to the next boss. Like, you can skip, like, the mini boss, or, like, not the mini bosses, but, like, the side bosses, but what's the fun in doing that? You love your linear games? Yeah, I do too. I love linear games. But I like The Sims. I love The Sims. Like, y'all don't understand how much I love The Sims. And I want the Life and Death pack so bad. Oh, it's on sale for only 30. Oof. I kind of want it. Let me mark that down. Breaking the law, breaking the games. Literally. Like, who doesn't break the laws of games? Like, if you can't break the laws of games, then why play games at all? Oh, you're leaving with a gift?
Ara, ara.
Nice.
Oh. Alright, I think I'm gonna raid somebody. I was hoping to raid Asaki, but looks like she's AFK. So... she's eating. So... we will just have to find someone else to raid. Let's raid Aiko. We haven't raided Aiko in a long time. She's friends with Saria. She's really cute. Fox? Kitsune? Fox? What is she? Fox. I thought she was a kitsune. I don't know. My brain turned off for a second. She's super cute, though. Highly recommend. Henya? I'm not raiding Henya. She's too big. She wouldn't even notice a small fry like me. that is the raid message. And for all of you that are not subscribed, this is the raid message. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching with us. And I hope you had I hope you had fun watching Inzoi with us. And it was a lot of fun. Alright, everybody. I will see you all maybe tomorrow. If I feel like it. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Wednesday? What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday, not tomorrow, actually. I lied. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I might stream on the 20th, though. I'll probably stream on the 20th. I might be too tired tomorrow. We'll see. But yes, good night, everyone. See you later.